My name is Joey Mateja from the CIPC. Our program director is almost here, but he just asked us to not delay the program, so he asked me to just start with the program. I think from my side is just to express my thanks for everyone who made time to be here yesterday with us. I think as the Commissioner mentioned, the event is quite key in terms of it touching, the value chain from regulators to industry. And therefore, these discussions, these conversations are timely. And this is the first of many. And we'll make sure that we keep the momentum and make sure that we take everyone along with us in this journey. So the Commissioner will be making some remarks, just reflecting on yesterday's discussions. We'll also have Belinda coming through and making some observations. I know yesterday when the event closed, when the session closed, she made some closing remarks, but she may want to just supplement on some of her observations. But personally, I think the learnings that we gained yesterday were quite key, starting from the Commissioner's opening speech and the keynote address from Dr. Ndidi, and some of the presentations that were really informed by research that was done from the JSE. The panels were quite comprehensive and pointed in terms of some of what they would like us to look at as key considerations going forward. And therefore, with some of the notes having been taken, we'll also try and reflect on that before the day ends, so that we can have clear next steps and make sure that those action items are followed up and we deliver back to the members who will be part of this journey going forward. Commissioner, I'm not sure if you're ready to just reflect on yesterday's program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't see my name there. It was supposed to be Lungile, but I'm more than happy to welcome everybody. I see the less of us in the room, I expected that. When Joey and his team were putting it together, I said to him, I think we should just have this thing over one day, because a lot of people are busy, and especially the caliber of people we have in the room are very busy, so I don't think they'll be able to take them out for 2 days. So we try to make it a bit shorter today so that we enrich the process and make sure that the multiple areas that we want to touch on, that people are able to be heard. I think that the fact that there was such engaging discussion yesterday by various panels and presentations, it shows that the interest level amongst multiple stakeholders in our jurisdiction is certainly one that is of a higher caliber. The one thing that really impressed me was that I think that the knowledge base that many of those encapsulated in the panels and the presentations is such that I think that as a jurisdiction we're certainly on the right track and on the right path. But be it as it may, I think that today is vitally important for those of us that are in the room, because now we need to start shaping what we need to do, right? I think we've got a broader understanding of the task before us and a broader understanding of exactly what is required in terms of the reporting, but exactly what shall be reported and how we shall possibly phase it into various parts is something that we need to start looking today. I know that we will be putting together working committees to work through various aspects, technical committees and committees that deal with the aspect of the taxonomy, committees that will deal with the stakeholder engagement, which is vitally important. But I think that the fact that the majority of you that have attended are those that will be partaking in those particular committees because of the wealth of knowledge that you all have. And it's something that we at the CIPC appreciate because we don't know the answers. I keep saying that, right? We're finding our way, and we need your guidance. We need your input, and we need all of your wisdom in order for us to make sure that what we try and do is beneficial for all of us. We'll probably make mistakes along the way. I think we mustn't shy away from that. But the fact that we can try and put together something that is workable and then iterative build on that will certainly be appreciated. So what we're going to have to do from our side, and not to get to the end now, but basically to put forward the task that we are required to do, is that we're going to have to almost build like a business case, and I'm going to have to, and a team present it to the minister, my boss, Mr. Patel, and then we're going to have to see from there where does the road take us to. But we need to have a very strong case, and we also need to have the varying parts that might be asked of us in terms of being burdened. Are we not over-reporting? Are we dealing with aspects of trying to not make South Africa an investment destination? All of those questions will be asked by a minister whose job it is, right, of trade and industry. And, well, he always tells me, don't forget the competition part. And so we're going to have to make the South Africa proposal to him about how we're going to deal with how the reporting is going to go forward. Some of you who know him, is a very sharp guy, but it also can be quite difficult when it comes to the questions that he asks. So we're going to have to be quite strong as far as us making that case for him to put forward, especially when he deals with his colleagues. So I'm very pleased that many of you have returned. I'm also pleased that we don't have a long day today because there's still a lot of work to be done. There's technical committees tomorrow, which we invited some of you who can make it tomorrow to can. If you can't make it, please, by all means, if you can send somebody from one of your teams, it will be at the CIPC. So that we can start shaping exactly what that shall look like. But just an appreciation, and thank you to all for the rich discussion yesterday, and the fact that we'll continue in the same vein today. All right, thank you very much.